Hey soldiers, student loan debt repayment is back. We've got $1.78 trillion worth of student loan debt in this country. It is the highest amount of debt besides mortgages. Okay, even tops credit card debt, which we've talked about in the past. So look, we got to talk about getting that debt paid down. We're going to run through this and be very succinct, very detailed, but we're also going to give you some tips on how to get that paid down. And we're also going to give you a bonus tip at the end that will show you how to make money with this whole student loan debt crisis. So stay tuned. Now, college. I got to say this. College is an investment. It is not about intellectual enlightenment. If you want to learn basket weaving, 15th century art, I don't know what obscure subject you may be interested in, you must first ask yourself, should I get a loan to go study this? Can I get a return on that investment? Who am I going to find that's going to pay me X amount of dollars to come in with a psychology degree? Am I going to be actually endeavoring in that field once I get out, or is money more important to me in this rising interest rate, rising inflation environment? Okay, so people need to ask themselves that question. Now, for my money, I think that there are only a handful of subjects that demand you actually going out and borrowing money to get a college degree. Of course, anything in medicine, law. There used to be a time when you didn't have to go through as much rigmarole and education as you do now for a law degree, but whatever, it is what it is. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to do certain things, except in the state of California. I believe you can go ahead and just take the bar, and if you pass it, boom, you're a lawyer. That's one thing they got right. Also engineering. Okay, if you're going to be designing 747s, where people are going to be, packed in and flying 30,000 feet over the rest of the country, yes, I would like you to be, well-versed at that craft. And some aspects of business, like an MBA, for example. Okay, fine. But there are obvious examples of people who did not finish college and done very, very well at business. Steve Jobs was one. Sean Combs, another. There are many. Michael Dell. All right, so fact of the matter is, I just want to put that out there. If you are entertaining getting a student loan and you get that loan for coursework that is not economically viable, then when it comes time to pay the bill, don't complain to anybody else, okay? Basket weaving, I don't know. I don't know how much money you can make in that. I don't know if you need a degree in that. All right, so here we are, $1.78 trillion worth of student debt. This is going to have a material impact on the economy because you're going to see people diverting money that they were spending on other things. They're going to be putting it into their student loans. So this may be a harbinger of some economic slowdowns in the country. We've got several other pressures pushing us in that direction. We've covered it extensively. Starting on September 1st, interest will start accruing again on these loans. We're going from a 0% environment where you didn't have to repay because of pandemic-related issues. And this lasted for greater than 3 years, right? And our advice then was, listen, if you're not going to pay that loan, if you're going to take advantage of these programs, the 0% and the ability to refrain from paying, still take that money, put it in something that is going to give you a return. And then at the end of the day, you can take all of the principal, apply it to your student loan, avoid interest on a portion of it or maybe all of it while still having the money that was generated, the return that was generated. I don't know how many people did that, but that was our suggestion. Now, this payment pause, which began in March 2020, temporarily froze most federal student loan debt with 0% interest rate after repeated extensions. The pause, which was initially only to last 3 months, remained in place through much of 2023. By not having to make payments, many borrowers had access to more money in their budgets and ultimately, in some cases, an extra $14,000 to to $15,000 over the entire stretch of the pause. I know a few people who did not stop paying, who just kept paying at 0% interest rate. That was an option as well. So if you're making very little money now, you want to figure out a more affordable options to get this debt paid down. One of the options is called the SAVE program. Now that's offered by the federal government. And also stay tuned, because if you need more money to help you pay down debt in general, student loan debt in particular, we've got a bonus for you that is going to help you maybe, bring in some additional income. So the SAVE program, Save Repayment Plan, offers lower monthly loan payments. So if you're trying to get that loan payment lowered, go to studentaid.gov. The Saving on a Valuable Education Plan, the government always has to do the acronym thing, replaces the existing revised pay-as-you-earn plan. Borrowers on that plan will automatically get the benefits of the new SAVE plan. The SAVE plan, like other income-driven repayment plans, calculates your monthly payment amount based on your income and family size. The SAVE plan provides the lowest monthly payments of any what they're calling income-driven repayment plan available to nearly all student borrowers. So if you need more information about that, again, go to studentaid.gov, because you got to pay this money back, right? Student loan debt. Oh, you thought you were going to declare bankruptcy and discharge it? Nope. You can't do that with student loan debt. The government's got it all figured out, right? So you're going to be stuck with this debt. You got to get rid of it as fast as you can so that you can get on with your life, and that you can direct rather that money to investing, buying assets, boosting your generational wealth plans, right? All right, so here's the bonus, guys. I want to talk to you about a method that you can actually, say, hey, look, this student loan program thing is going on. How can I make some money off of this? Well, there are 7 companies that hire remote workers to help pay off student debt. And we give you 7 companies that hire remotely. You can sit in the comfort of your own home and do this job to try to collect this debt. Now, if you think this is predatory, it's not, because these companies also offer those in debt, they offer them payment plans and ways to constructively pay down the debt. So this is not like you're some evil bill collector here. This is constructive, and you'll see from the names of these companies that we have reputable organizations here. Okay, 7 companies hiring for remote work that also provide student loan assistance. This is according to Flex Jobs, Peloton, not Peloton, Peloton, Google, Weed Maps, Abbott, Chegg, Fidelity, and Carhartt. Now, you can do the legwork, go out on their websites and look at these companies and see if you would be interested in working for them. If you have a student loan, one of the things that I would most be interested in is, do you hire part-time? Can I do this like in the evenings? If I'm on the East Coast and you guys are making calls out in California, can I come home after my full-time job and do this, make some extra money? And maybe what I'm making with this job, I can just direct all of that to debt repayment. Get this debt paid down ASAP. So, guys, those are some thoughts on that. Now, I do think that as the debt is absorbed and the students former students start to pay this debt down, it is going to take money from other areas of the economy. So that might put us into a situation that, fuels a recession. Take a look at this video. We offer a recession warning. What they're telling you in terms of CPI, when you hear from the media and the government, it's not true. And we show you that here. It's important you know about the real threat of recession. And again, student loan repayment could actually fuel that. Watch a video, guys. I'll talk to you soon.